Hello everyone. Today we are going to see an example of a non-recursive algorithm, namely matrix multiplication. As the input, we consider two n cross n matrices A and B with n rows and n columns. For the output, we have the resultant matrix C, which is the product of matrix A and matrix B. Now the outermost for loop represents the number of rows where I varies from 0 to n minus 1. The inner for loop represents the number of columns with j varying from 0 to n minus 1. Now as long as these two conditions satisfy, we have C of I dot j initialized to 0.0. Now the most important condition in matrix multiplication is that the number of columns of the first matrix should be equal to the number of rows of the second matrix, where this condition comes into play. For k varying from 0 to n minus 1, we have C of I dot j is assigned C of I dot j plus A of I dot k into B of k dot j, where k represents the number of columns of A as well as the number of rows of B. Finally, we return the resultant matrix C. Now, moving on to the time complexity, we have the formula upper limit minus lower limit plus 1. Here the upper limits are n minus 1 and the lower limits are 0 for all the three loops. We have three loops as part of the algorithm. So we have three summations accordingly. Now solving this repeatedly, we get the time complexity to be n cube. That is, time complexity is equal to big theta of n cube. So the time complexity of matrix multiplication is n cube. Thank you.